This issue of Blocks magazine has been 65 million years in the making. Hey folks, my name is Jacob and I am usually over on my own channel, The Brick Bakery, but today I'm here on Beyond the Brick to give you an overview of this month's issue of Blocks magazine. This month's front page goes directly to my heart. I love Jurassic Park and I love the fact that we are getting all these Jurassic Park inspired minifigures and this wonderful large T-Rex with this Jurassic Park gate in the background. It's just wonderful, and there's of course much more about this inside the magazine. Some letters from the trusty readers of Blocks magazine. I really like this picture right here, which a reader has sent for Blocks magazine. And the first feature is this, the 21311 Treehouse, which is very different from the original submission apparently. It consists of 3036 bricks and will retail at a price of $179.99. And the short feature on the new VIP program that was introduced by LEGO in its LEGO stores. And then a very interesting top 5 of the most collectible minifigures in the new CMF series. I really like Johnny Thunder. He is a hero of mine from back in my childhood. Of course, this shower guy is pretty neat too. And of course, who doesn't like pizza? And here a short feature on the new Friends LEGO set Central Perk, which has taken the LEGO community by storm, I think. And of course a short feature on the San Diego Comic-Con specials that you could get there. And a Q&A with the LEGO Ideas team, which I think is very interesting because they're talking about how LEGO Ideas turns into actual products, the processes they have to go through and such. And one thing I think is very interesting is what Monica has to say to what made it such a good fit for Ideas. She's talking about this, what made that a good fit for Ideas. And she says, it's new, it's different, and you would not see this in any other LEGO line. I think that's a good clue for everyone who wants to make a great LEGO idea set and maybe have it accepted in the end. Some nice photos from the good folks over at Blocks magazine. It looks like they've been in Billund at the LEGO house. And then of course Daniel Konstanski is trying to answer the question, what is LEGO's golden age? And I think you'll find the answer a little surprising maybe. And then this article by Graham Hancock discusses those sets that are only available to people who go to certain conventions, like this from the San Diego Comic-Con. And Chris Wolf reports from the Fan Media Day that's held every year at the LEGO house in Billund. And this month's top 10 is all about the places you wouldn't expect to find LEGO, but you can anyhow. Now, I live in Denmark and I've actually managed to find LEGO in the street a couple of times, but I don't see that lying here. There are some strange places though, on a beach in Cornwall. I wonder what that's all about. Programming in Parsecs is all about that new Boost set that came out very recently that contains Star Wars figures. The Boost sets are all about programming, and this article in particular is all about the design process and some of the things they had to do in their instructions. The article is also about how the Lucasfilm company agreed to make this Gonk droid a different color for this set, and how you can control the Boost droids from your iPad. And as usual, this month's issue includes reviews of LEGO sets. The first one is of course about this Jurassic Park set that attains a pretty neat score, then some on the new Space series, and including the biggest set in the series, and of course the new Harley-Davidson Fat Boy set. And the review chart is here as well. And then something that is very awesome, an article about LEGO skyscrapers. This contains 2 interviews with LEGO creators who build these massive skyscrapers, and these skyscrapers all have real-world counterparts in New York. It's also about how you plan for something like this. This huge project demands a lot of planning, and you should know where to source your bricks and which sources to use for the design process. And this here is a continuation of an ongoing series about the LEGO Group and its history. This article covers the 1940s, which of course deals with the Second World War and the notorious fire that hit the workshop of Kirk Christiansen's way back in 1942. They almost lost everything, but with help from the local community, they managed to rebuild their company. Of course, everything culminates in 1949 with the arrival of the automatic binding brick. And then an article I actually found quite interesting. This article tries to shed light on whether or not the price of a LEGO brick has actually gotten higher. Has LEGO become more and more expensive over the years, or is it actually at the same relative point when you adjust for inflation? In this article, Daniel Konstanski uncovers all the relevant background information and the background statistics and makes a very surprising conclusion, I think. And this is a lovely picture from the Star Wars All-Stars TV series, which is, as of now, Bill Mott's and Bob Roth's last venture into LEGO Star Wars TV production. And this is an interview with those two TV creators on how they managed to mash up characters from the movies and characters from the Freemaker series. And Bill and Bob also managed to tell us a bit about how they actually knew stuff from the two new movies before they actually came out. And then one of my favorite sections, this is the retired piece section, where they talk everything about a retired piece. In this month, it's this right here, the minifigure control panel, which has been in 47 sets and has 8 color variation. A very interesting little piece here. And thematically appropriate for this month's new release of the Friends TV series set. This Ideas Showcase is about the Seinfeld set that's on LEGO Ideas at this very moment, which is, by the way, made by the same guy who made the Ghostbusters Ecto-1 car back in 2014. A very neat little in-depth view right here. And it's always interesting to read these piece perceptions because it gives you a certain perspective on pieces and how to use them in a way you wouldn't have thought originally. And the technique section continues their focus on light. I really like this picture here, very Batman-esque. But this is all about lampposts and how you can create them, some of the official ones and some of the custom ones that are here, for instance. Very interesting if you want some great lampposts for your LEGO city. This month's LEGO User Group Spotlight is all about a LEGO user group that has no geographical location but is purely an online user group, which is very interesting. I like this display they've made here, very cool. This was at Brick World Chicago in 2018. And as usual, some great MOCs from out and about in the world. This one is great. I like the coffee cup and an instruction on how to build the pickup truck from this set right here, which is quite awesome, I think. I like this combination of red and white. And thematically appropriate to this issue, we get an interview with Richard, who created this wonderful Jurassic Park MOC. I am a huge fan of this movie and I really like what he did here. This is wonderful. I really like this Ford Explorer right here. Wonderful work, wonderful work. And this month's Brick Picker section is all about how dinosaurs are very valuable if they are made from LEGO. Maybe this is something you want to look into if you are a collector of LEGO dinosaurs. And as usual, the last entry in Blocks magazine is Brick Wife, who talks all about how difficult it is to buy birthday presents for an AFOL. That wraps it up for September in Blocks magazine. If you want to know more about Blocks magazine, you can check it out on blocksmag.com. And if you want to watch more great LEGO videos every day right here on YouTube, please subscribe to Beyond the Brick. Until next time, thank you for watching.